This is going to be a Q&A session kind of video where you would get to know more about her and as well as me.
So I see that most of you want to know something about my personal life. So these were all of the questions that I received in the community post, and you are in charge of asking me all of these.
All right, this is Tom, tonight's host for this video. The very first question is, what is your educational qualification and something about your personal life?
Coming to my education qualification, I did my bachelor's in sociology and my master's in film studies, which is very different from the content that I post. Some of you guys had a preconception that I did something related with chemistry, which is completely wrong. Something about my personal life. I'm from Kolkata. I really like gaming, and I'm a huge otaku and weeb. So is he. And yeah, apart from that, I do really like watching K-dramas and also J-dramas. And yeah.
Cooking?
Yeah, I love cooking. I love to try a lot of different cuisines, and I also like cooking them. So yeah, that's a little bit about Maitrayee, apart from filming.
Second question is, which college did you pass out from? Or did you graduate from?
Okay, so for bachelor's, I passed out from Presidency University, and for master's, I did it from Jadavpur University.
A typical nerd, you see. Third question, are you a full-time content creator or you do some other job for living? And your educational qualification?
Educational qualification.
I think you covered it already. So,
yeah, content creation is my full-time job, and previously I did a little bit of internship here and there, which was certainly not my cup of tea. And yeah, somehow this whole YouTube clicked, so I'm really grateful that it is, because this is my passion and I really like doing this. So yeah, I do full-time content creation.
The next question is, what job does your boyfriend do? I wouldn't say where I work, but I would say that I work in one of the big fours. I work as an HR, if that answers your question. Not that interesting job, but yeah, I love what I do. Also, now that we are talking about jobs, I also started doing UGC.
Yeah, content creation and UGC,
yeah,
which I'm really proud of, and I really like that you do something like which is similar to mine, and we share like very similar interest. Not just like being otaku, not just like being gamer, but also like skincare and content creation. So yeah, I'm grateful.
Yep, yeah, something I picked up off late.
I would link his social media in the bottom box below.
Yeah, that's something about me. I'm glad someone asked that. So what was your family's reaction to your live-in relationship? You both just look perfect with each other. I mean, you want to go first?
No, you go first actually. Yours is more interesting. Mine is very like...
Alright. Come from a pretty orthodox family, and this was a huge step or a huge decision, not at least for me, but at least for my family, because I've always been at home and not this person who always goes out.
This ideal good child all your life.
Yeah, I know. They did not see this coming. Well, it was a tedious task convincing my mom. Eventually, we were on the same page. It did take a lot of time, but end of the day, it did pay off, because I was always in an impression where I could never convince my mom. There was no harm trying, and I did try. End of the day, she did understand, and yeah, here we are. 2 years together in a live-in relationship. We've been together almost for 3 years, but her side will be more interesting.
So my family has always been very like chill about whatever I do, be it my studies, be it my personal relationship or anything. When it comes to him, the first time that he came to my place and sat with my father.
That was actually me first time going out of South India. Yeah. By the way, I'm from down south. And yeah, she is from Kolkata.
The first day when he met my father for the first time, this is what he had to say.
It's gonna embarrass me. Just gave him an assurance. I told her that I would keep her really happy and I love her a lot, and that I would marry her. I don't know how I had the courage to say that. This is me first time meeting her dad, and this was the first conversation I had with him, and this was it. After I said that, I was like super nervous. I didn't know what to do. He was actually like taken aback. He didn't expect this.
Yeah, like the
from me.
first day you met someone, and like my father is very like chill. He doesn't have that judging mentality that most
True.
Indian parents have. He's very open-minded. But when he came and asked for my hand, literally, he was taken aback. He was like, "What should I say? What should I
Because
reply to this?"
Also getting awkward because
Yeah.
she left me there in a situation and just, smiled and walked off and wanted to see.
Even I wasn't expecting that. So in my previous relationship, though we had like some 8-9 years, he didn't like tell all this to my dad, and he didn't expect someone who's been like, our relationship was pretty new, right? I think 3 months max, 3-4 months.
Yeah.
He didn't expect it like him to actually ask my hand. So after listening to all of that, I don't think anyone's parents would be not okay. Like, you explained it quite like, I would take care of her, don't worry, and all of that. So yeah, my father never had a problem what I do. I don't think we even had a conversation of him and me living in a live-in relationship. I just went ahead one day and I was like, I want to move to Hyderabad and I want to live with him. He was like, okay, it's your life, you do whatever you want. Yeah, so this was my story. It was very basic, but his side was more
Yeah, definitely. When I would get more opportunity to explain that, I would, because it will take hours and hours to explain. Alright, that question did take a lot of time. Next question. How do you like Hyderabad? How is it treating you? And that person is also from Hyderabad and is asking for some suggestions for some places to visit or you personally like.
So Hyderabad is great in terms of weather. I love it because Kolkata is so humid and here it's very like comfortable. So I don't sweat a lot compared to in Kolkata. So that's that.
How is it?
It's pretty great. Although one complaint that I have is that whenever I open Swiggy and Zomato, all I see is biryani. And I don't like that. No, I used to be a fan of biryani, but after coming here, it's just so overwhelming, like biryani. So yeah, I like biryani, but that's the only complaint I have about Hyderabad.
Okay. Let me just add on a few more points here. Any place you would suggest if someone visiting Hyderabad? You personally like?
Okay, we both like to eat, so I have some recommendation in terms of restaurants and stuff. There's a place called as Over the Moon. I really like their food. The first time when I came to Hyderabad, I went there with my friends. That was a really nice pub almost. The next will be Elsewhere, where we had a
first date.
The third will be Often. Yeah, they have amazing food.
That is probably the most underrated. If you're in Hyderabad, you should visit this place called Often. It's in... Am I promoting?
No. It's in Banjara Hills.
Banjara Hills.
Yeah. You even mentioned this when we weren't like dating, and you're like, if you come to Hyderabad, you have to go to Often. They have the best grilled chicken there.
Oh yeah, they do.
Everything I have tried so far, it's fantastic.
I think we've tried everything on the menu. Every time we go there, or at least order from there, we make sure we try new things.
Also, I wanna like to add one more place, and that's Ariko. We went there.
Oh yeah.
I surprised you.
You told me that her friends wanted to meet me, and I was like, okay, let's do it. It was a weekend. We went, and she said it's somewhere near the airport. Please, I'm familiar with the route, but I kind of sensed that we are going kind of off the track, and I was telling, you're sure we're going to the right place, because I don't think the Uber driver is taking us in the right place. Like, yeah.
Like, can you send me the location? I want to check it in Google. I'm like, shut up.
Generally, whatever she says, I trust. Okay, I don't like cross check or anything. Then I see we just go into some field, and now I'm really starting to panic. Alright, I'm like, where the heck are we going? Because I don't see any cafe. Forest comes. And now I'm super scared. I have no clue where we're going, and I genuinely asked, like, where are we going? It was a forest.
Yeah, it's like largest man-made Miyawaki forest.
And
yeah, it's located inside a forest.
yeah, and yeah, we were given some welcome drinks and
Even after reaching there, the guy was explaining there's the complimentary breakfast and all that. He was still confused, like, oh, fine.
as well as dine in and everything. So I was still thinking that, oh, we're not going to stay till the breakfast. We're just going to meet their friends and just go home. I was expecting me to be surprised and give a reaction, but I was just there expecting her friends still. Then she was like, you know what, this guy is not going to understand. Surprise, surprise. Like, oh, what surprise? Like, oh, this is a surprise. Like, oh, okay. Took me like ages to react, but I did react.
Basically, it's like a camping cafe. You stay there overnight and have dinner.
You have bonfire,
Bonfire.
and you have live counters, live music. Also, they have some film screening. And yeah, the next morning, we did have bird watching. It was a wonderful experience. There was breakfast. Definitely must try.
Must try. It's a little expensive, but trust me, it's worth it.
Yeah, but if you're someone who wants like a weekend getaway, who likes camping and you know, things like these.
I always had this dream to like stay in a tent. That dream got fulfilled there, but yeah.
What's your favorite food/cuisine and why?
My favorite food and cuisine has to be Bengali. I love Bengali food. But apart from that, I really love Japanese cuisine. Like, I love to eat and cook. And even, I would say Korean, yeah. But I haven't had the opportunity of trying a lot of the variety, but I've still like had basics like bulgogi and all that. But
all right. Oh, me. I just love biryani, all kinds of biryani. And I had the privilege to try almost all kinds of biryani all over the country.
One eternity later.
Fun fact, I can have biryani 24/7. I have had biryani 24/7.
Passionately talking about biryani.
Yeah. Apart from that, Japanese cuisine. She makes a lot of Japanese food, which I'm privileged enough to taste them. But here we don't get that much as you do in Kolkata. I also have a sweet tooth, trying to avoid them. But I really like donuts as well.
I love donuts, it's my favorite food.
Yep, she didn't mention that, so I had to mention it. The biryani, donuts, Japanese cuisine, biryani. All right, next question. How did you guys meet? Interesting. How did we meet?
Do you want to say or should I?
Sure. Take the honors. All right. So, as we both mentioned that we love gaming, and yeah, that is where we met. The game was Valorant. Yeah. Yeah. A lot of people didn't believe this, but yeah, we did meet online.
Yeah.
The game Valorant.
Yeah.
Trust me, she's a wonderful player and her level was far higher than mine. But for some reason, say lucky me, she was playing from a lower rank account.
Because my main account got banned.
Lucky me. We met in a game through a mutual friend. And yeah, things started there. We started texting more, connected on Discord.
Started talking in Discord because you asked me about the Instagram.
Yeah, I asked her about her Instagram and she said she doesn't have one. Like again, me being me, I was like, oh okay, well, maybe she doesn't have one. I think it was after a week or so.
Yeah.
I was jobless that time, so I was just scrolling my phone through my phone. And I was like, hey, you know, everybody starts from Facebook, so let's see Facebook. So I just typed her name, and I knew that was her because her Discord photo was matching, picture was matching. And then I just scrolled down, it says Perfectified YouTube some link. I was like, okay, let me click on it. Okay, click on it and it just takes me to a YouTube page, and I was like, what the heck? Is she a YouTuber? Am I talking to a YouTuber? And probably, I think you were like on 12K, 13K back.
Yes, I think you had 15.
Almost 15K. And I was like, wow, maybe that's why she didn't want. So basically, I thought she didn't want me to know that her fame. That So so basically, I thought.
It's just like you can think about me, right? I don't know you. I know you in game, right? How can I trust, at least as a girl, how can I trust someone and give them my Insta ID? The most I can do is Discord. So I made a Discord and gave. I don't have.
Okay. Yeah. So that happened. The next day, I confronted. I told her, hey, don't get mad at me. I just was, used my sources, and I figured it out that you're a YouTuber. And she was like, and I was like,
no, I was super impressed
because the thing was, I was jobless at that time. I just was watching her videos, and her niche was skincare, and I was not an expert back then. I'm still not, but yeah, I was interested in skincare because a lot of people I followed, or at least I had this awareness. Nobody told me. It's just that if I do skincare, my skin is going to thank me. And trust me, I went to the nearest cosmetic or beauty store where my mom used to go.
Health and Glow.
No, we didn't have Health and Glow where I was there. But I did go there. I said, you know what? Give me the best serum.
Like a typical question everybody asks.
Like, give me the best serum you have in the shop. Ready to pay anything. Though I was jobless, I said that. And they're like, oh yeah, here, take this from Oshia. I think it was from
Oshia,
yeah. It was an overnight glowing serum. I don't know if it worked, but whenever I did apply, I just got that glow. Or maybe because it was something I'm applying for the first time, I did find it different. I'm like, oh dude, this is the best thing ever.
Apart from face wash.
I didn't have the knowledge, or I didn't know that skincare existed on YouTube where I can search, I have dry skin, someone help me out. No, it wasn't there. So yeah, later when I told her this, she told me that, okay, you're interested in skincare, and she was intrigued by that.
I was impressed, like a guy asking.
And I was like, hey, you know what, can you suggest me something? And this is the best part, trust me. And what did you ask?
Can you explain about your skin type? What's your skin type?
See, don't judge me. Now I can say, but back then I took like 3 minutes to think what it was.
Typing.
Yeah,
typing. I thought it'd be like a huge explanation about skin type and concern, and this one text appears, which is white skin.
Though I'm not white, but yeah, that is the best.
Skin type? White skin.
Sure, if she went offline, or it took her like 2 days to reply.
I was shocked. I was laughing. I didn't know how to react.
Yeah, that was that. Come a long way, guys. But yeah, boys and girls treat equal genders. To put it in a layman's term, she said, how does your skin feel during, is it oily or is it dry? I said, I also feel oily and I feel dry. I was thinking, am I a maniac? What am I saying? She said, okay, that means you're a combination.
You're like, oh,
I was like, oh, what's combination? You know what, I want to know this. So she told me, okay, so what are your skin goals? And trust me, my boss has never asked me my goals for the next year. I told her, I have some pimples. I said, I want to, reduce them. I want to get this glow and increase my tone, I said.
No, it's like I just want to help with my acne scars and also the dullness.
Dullness, yeah.
Dullness. So the thing that I suggested was
vitamin C serum by Minimalist, and I still have the package, the bot. So don't judge me. So basically, I have a habit of
collecting boxes
and the empties,
garbage.
Not garbage.
That is garbage.
Those are treasure. My first serum. So I have them. I still have them. I think the packaging has changed. I still have them. My mom's place. So yeah. Vitamin C was my first serum. She suggested me a cleanser as well. The very first cleanser was from Deconstruct. Moisturizer, simple moisturizer. Lightweight hydrating moisturizer.
Light moisturizer.
Yeah, and back then, trust me guys, when I want to buy them, it was always out of stock. It was really hard. So basically, she said, try for Moschina.
Moschina, yeah.
And I did
Wasn't
not.
available then.
Yeah, I stayed in a village. No, it was a small city. I did not get that. And yeah, I was introduced to something called toner. And trust me,
Changed your life.
toner just opened my eyes. Did know toner was so good and could enhance my skincare routine and enhance my life and enhance my appearance. Enhance you, like.
I think the question was how you can spell.
Oh, okay. So things took off really well. We started, talking a lot. We got to know each other pretty well, and
Then you, like, after discovering me, you got my Instagram, right?
yeah, we did exchange our Instagrams.
And from there,
That's when we
yeah.
That's when we saw who's who, because some people are saying, "Yo, dude, it's a catfish, dude." You know what?
Yeah, obviously.
You're talking to a guy.
Yeah.
Shut up. No, I know for a fact. I heard a voice. But yeah, it's a kind of bizarre or very.
We never know.
Yeah, we never knew.
Something that most people won't really believe, like where you guys met. Valorant.
Valorant. Yeah, even like in my
Till date.
workspace, like people say, "How do you guys meet?" You know, Valorant. What the heck is Valorant? Like,
See,
it's a video
sometimes
game.
dating apps is acceptable, but Valorant.
Yeah, and trust me, this was like a talk of the week in my office. A special one. I'm gonna always cherish the moment, and yep, never gonna uninstall the game. Though I rage a lot and got banned multiple of times. Both of us, or at least she enjoys me raging. Broken few tables, broken 2 mouses. Yep. Then when you realize you buy that from your money and you don't break it anymore. That's Valorant. If you're watching the sponsors. But yeah, it's been a wonderful journey and loved every moment of our life. Every moment I cherish. I'm so grateful to meet her, or at least to that person who introduced me, or at least called me in the party where she was there.
Don't even talk to him anymore.
But yeah, he's a nice guy. And yeah, thankful for my other friend who introduced me to Valorant. One of my childhood.
Thankful to my ex who introduced me to Valorant.
We all have those one important people in our life who changed our life.
Yeah.
You know, where everything happens for a reason, and yes, Valorant it was where we met. She flew down to Hyderabad for some event. Yeah, I wasn't in Hyderabad when she said, I don't know what I did, I just moved to Hyderabad before she came. I think it was just been less than a month since I moved to Hyderabad. And yeah, she met my family and they were sussing already. Like,
Back then we weren't dating.
We weren't dating. And like, who was that person? Why is she here?
Like typical.
Isn't she supposed to be in the game? Why is she here? like here, like flesh. Why is she here? And yeah, I've told you it's a complicated story how I convinced my mom, my family. But yeah, things turned out pretty well. We're here, happy, live in relationship. Nobody believes that. My mom stays 2 blocks away. Nobody believes that. She's like, whoa man, your mom is super good. I'm like, yeah, sure, dude. I know the pain. My mom is pretty cool with her. They both text. She says, you know what, I ran out of sunscreen. Can you give me a new package? And yeah, she is very generous enough. They text and she texts more to her than me. She forgot me basically. I don't exist. Next question. I read a recent post about your mother and I was in shock. I hope you're doing well now, but just curious if you're okay to tell what happened.
So, my mom had lung cancer and she passed away when I was in my 5th or 6th standard. I think 5th standard. And it was discovered at the time of my sister's delivery. So I basically have a younger sister if you don't know. But yeah, it happened in, I think, when I was in 2nd standard or 1st standard. So yeah, it was a very painful journey for her and as well as us. It she survived for, I would say, 4 to 5 years, but it was very painful for her. She took like some 22 chemotherapies, and things were very rough on me as well as her because I was a child back then and I also had a sister to take care of. So to my sister, I'm her mother figure because she didn't get the mother's love and she didn't even reacted when my mom passed away. She was a child basically, 3 years. So yeah, that's the story. So my family now consists of my father, my sister, and now him, and obviously Aizen, and one special member that I'm gonna introduce in this video. So here's our daughter, Boa.
That's her saying hi.
That's her saying
She
hi.
is very
She's
vocal.
very vocal. Aizen is also vocal, but she's very calm at the same time. But yeah, this is our Boa. Boa, say hi. Boa, say hi.
She is also a Bengal.
She's
she
also,
is a blue Bengal.
She's a blue Bengal.
One of the rarest of the rarest.
But she is so pure. She is almost 4 months.
4 months.
She's almost 4 months. And she is our daughter.
She is very vocal, and we have Aizen as well.
Yeah.
He has grown so big.
Yeah.
And yeah, he was very tiny when we introduced him. He is almost, no, he is 7 months
She's
old.
7 months. So coming on to the question, the most amazing and the most devastating thing. So the most amazing thing that happened is actually like this year, I think January. And which was Sure-san.
Aizen. Ta-da!
He is like our salvation.
The most devastating thing was, so basically it was always a dream to go to Japan.
Yeah.
At least more than me, it was her dream.
Yeah.
And yeah, everything was perfectly planned. We were like
Even booked our flights and hotels and everything.
Yeah, we planned it like before, like a year of this trip. We had like 12 months in hand to plan everything. Everything was perfect. We did apply for visa
in
and
December.
due to unforeseen circumstances that got cancelled. We don't know why. Not cancelled, got rejected. We don't know why.
Yeah.
But
They don't even mention anything, right?
That was heartbreaking, and
It was very devastating because it happened to me twice. The first time was when I was pursuing masters and I was selected for an exchange program in Japan, and that also got halted because of COVID. And this was the second time, so we needed some kind of closure, and that's why he came into our life. Aishin. He's such a good boy, such a patient one. Although sometimes he can be very vocal. But Bo, on the other hand, is very vocal. She's the sweetest. And yeah, this was our video, the Q&A video that you guys asked some questions, some misconceptions, and obviously meeting Boa. You guys have met Aizen in the past. And this was you guys meeting Boa. So let me know your thoughts in the comment box below. Like this video if you like my content. Share this video to any of your friends. And lastly, subscribe to this channel. Hit on the bell notification. And I will see you in the next video. So bye-bye. Say bye. Say bye. Say bye.
I'm not getting the word in English. Hindi में बोलते ना? रिश्ता मांगना है.
I really like gaming. Yeah. And
That's how I met.
You're not supposed to say that. There's a question.
Wait. Yeah, it's been wonderful. I wanted the cut part. Now I'll say the ending. And people have different stories and
Ours is a little different, but a special one.
Special one. Bunk.